Namaste. I'm Izichi Ade. This is the Golden Circle Movement Channel. This is a reaction to Spirit Science, a workshop on the Hermetic principles. Now, the Hermetic principles are based on the works of Hermes Trismegistus, a Greek philosopher who studied in Egypt. So, this book, The Kabbalion, is a collection of his studies in Egypt, written by his three initiates. The Kabbalion is probably one of the most powerful arcane texts you may ever encounter. It describes itself as a key to understanding religion, science, history, philosophy, all sciences and arts and different institutions can be found here in the Kabbalion. The foundations of much of what we know of in existence is based on these studies. So, Spirit Science conducted a workshop on Hermetic principles. The first Hermetic principle is called mentalism. Mentalism is described as the mind of God. It is the quantum space within which we all reside as particles of God's influence, knowledge, wisdom. We are all aspects of this one singular being. And as aspects of this singular being, we have the potential of that singular being. We have godlike power, divinity, if you will. And so, understanding that we exist within the mind of the Creator, we also must understand that for physical action to occur, mental activity must precede it. So, mentalism is the idea that spirit precedes matter. So now, as we consider the second Hermetic principle, correspondence, as above, so below, as below, so above, the law occurs on every level. What this means is this: there is balance throughout all of creation, and that what we consider right, wrong, light, dark, up, down, in, out, all these things occur on every level of existence, every dimension. And there is a certain relativity, a certain connectedness in how things initiate and how they eventually transpire. So, as above means that justice occurs on every level. The third Hermetic principle, vibration, refers to all things being in motion. Like we could say, atomic structures are constantly rotating and vibrating. And according to the frequency, this is how we determine what level of existence a thing resides in. If it is a very low vibration, it resides on a lower level. A higher vibration resides on a higher level. This is just simply the semantics, the structure of how existence is constructed. So, the fourth, well, I should also point out one more thing about vibration that they pointed out in the workshop is that vibration, as you reach a higher frequency, a higher vibration, it almost appears, in fact, it does to the eye or our awareness, it appears to be still. So, as we achieve a higher vibration, or as we strive to achieve it, we are approaching stillness. And that stillness we consider God. God is the highest vibration that seems still because it's moving so fast. So when we consider the fourth Hermetic principle, rhythm, we consider the cycles, tides, the circle, change in vibration changes rhythm. So rituals, ceremonies are in this category. This is why there are solstices and different seasons, and why certain seasons give certain vibrations and other seasons give different vibrations, because this is again the schematic of existence, how things work as we live in this quantum realm. So we understand that all things move in a flow, up and down, to and fro, active and passive. We breathe in, we exhale. This is the rhythm. So now, when we consider the fifth Hermetic principle, polarity, we consider that all things exist as a duality. There is a positive and a negative. There's a good side and a bad side. There is always a duality to all existence. There's always another side. And this other side is what creates balance. It is the potential for an opposite exchange that creates the balance in allowing both to exist, to coexist. Then we consider the sixth Hermetic principle, cause and effect. Cause and effect is what many consider the law of attraction, how one may cause an effect in the universe, in the quantum realm, by creating a thought and manifesting that thought into the third dimension. So, cause and effect is action. It is action. When you are ready to take action, then manifestation begins. Until we are ready to take action, there can be no manifestation. Or if we are not taking the correct action, then the incorrect manifestation will occur. Like if we're thinking, oh man, I'm broke. You will remain broke. If you think I'm prepared to receive abundance, I am receiving abundance. I am abundance. Then you are abundant. So, when we consider the seventh Hermetic principle, gender, we consider again a duality, but a duality in spiritual energy. For instance, male and female, the hemispheres of the brain, right and left, the artistic and logical sides of our brain. When you think of it, we could think of this as izanome, as fire and water. Fire being maybe the left hemisphere for a right-handed person, the logical side, the law, and the male aspect, whereas the right hemisphere in a right-handed person would be considered water, or daijo even, being the left, or the fire side being shojo. The female aspect of consciousness, the artistic side. So now the balance of the right and left hemisphere, the balance of our right and left mentalities, our male and female aspects, we call it izanome. So now this is kind of what we can see as a foundation for Jorei, for other religions, other philosophical studies. Now, what do you think about Hermetic philosophy, the Kabbalion? Do you own the Kabbalion? If you have ever heard of the Kabbalion or Hermetic philosophy, even the Emerald Tablets, I'd like you to write Kabbalion in the comments. Write Kabbalion if you've read or heard of the Kabbalion, if you've heard of the Emerald Tablets. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth are another version of the Kabbalion and the Hermetic philosophy. Now, if you are new to the Golden Circle Movement channel, this is a Lightworker tutorial channel. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for subscribing and ringing the all notification bells so you now know when all videos are uploaded. You can like and share the video. This will help the channel. If you want to reach me directly, you can get with me on Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn at